When first hearing about this trip, I thought it would be easy and fun. I went hiking regularly, and I gave myself this self-entitled title that made me believe that I was a perfect fit for this trip. But we all know what happens when one assumes something, and let's just say I'm very happy that I was wrong. This trip was the complete opposite of what I thought and wanted it to be, and it turned out being the best thing for me. I went into this trip thinking I knew who I was as a person and my strengths and weaknesses. This trip tested everything I thought I knew about myself and forced me to look at myself another way and consider some personal things I would have never thought of. This entire trip became an awareness for me about my own voice, my own individuality, because isn't that what this course was? Finding your voice? What impacted me the most was how each incline and standing at the top of each mountaintop confronted me and made me feel. Every single climb that our group partook in didn't just lead me to the top of a mountain with a gorgeous and breathtaking view. It led me to air. Yes, air. Fresher air that washed out everything I knew about myself and replaced it with what I actually was: insecure, introverted, and awkward. With each step that was taken toward each mountaintop, I began to lose a voice that I was all too familiar with, and began to hear another voice, subtle, soft, but present all the same. With each step, that more prevalent voice became weaker, obscured even in a sense, and the softer voice became stronger and became more prevalent than the aches my muscles had. I noticed at the top of each mountainous, struggling, and never-ending climb of how each climb affected the people around me. Each individual, I realized, is struggling with their own journey, trying to overcome their own obstacles. Even though I was struggling, and so were the people around me, we all still made it to the top of each never-ending incline. Ireland is a mystifying country, and trying to put its beauty into words does not do the country justice. This mystifying country didn't cast a spell on me, but instead lifted one that I had casted upon myself a long time ago. Just like those stingers and tails, I know that if I keep pushing myself, I will make it to the top and not be rewarded with only a view of how far I've come as an individual. It'll let me become even more aware about myself, the world, and the people around me.